everyone, this is Angie at Stamp with Amore, and today I'm sharing a Christmas card with you. And I thought this card would be super adorable because the truck in the tree, you see it everywhere. It's very popular right now, and I just love this truck. It's one of my favorite stamps, and I just haven't been able to use it. And when I thought of this to put a little tree in it, I thought this is going to make the perfect Christmas card. It says there's a Merry Christmas in the making on the front. And I thought it was super cute. I put a little snowflake on here on the door of that, and then I did color in like it had a little bit of snow on there, and I used these little tiny ornaments on here. And by the way, the ornaments just are scrap that came from this punch, and it has a reservoir right here that holds all the little pieces. And the other day I opened it up and look at all the little pieces that came out, so I thought it'd be perfect for this tree to put some little ornaments on it. So this is what I'm sharing today. I also made my own envelope. This card is 4 by 6, and so I've been trying to do some different size cards because I really get bored with doing the same size. So if you've noticed on my card day that I have been sharing a lot of different size cards. I colored this with the Stampin' Blends, and it's just some basic coloring. I just did a little bit of shading, but I'm really not a pro at this, and I thought it came out really cute. But there's so many different techniques, and I'm starting to look to see how to do that because I really want to learn. But just right now I haven't had the time to sit and learn it, but I'm going to. But anyway, the envelope is a 4 by 6, and I made my envelope punch board. This stamp is from the half full stamp set. I love this. Merry Christmas right here, and I thought it just coordinated with the front of this card, the Merry Christmas there. And the snowflake is this snowflake from the Snowflake Sentiments. And the tree is from the Card Front Builder Thinlits. And this coordinates with the Carols of Christmas. So if you got the Carols of Christmas stamp set, this was a pre-order before even the holiday catalog came out. You will have that tree in there. And I just already ran it through the Big Shot, so I didn't have to take time to do that. So here's the tree. And then for the sentiment on the front, it is from the Christmas in the Making. I love this stamp set. I love this girl I love them all. So I'm going to be making a card too pretty soon with this, and I'm going to show you a different technique with this card that I thought was super cute. So this is what I'm sharing today. I also put a little bit of these little tiny snowflakes just to give a little bit of background to it. And you can use whatever you have, but that is these right here from the Carols of Christmas. This is the coordinating set with the Thinlits. So I thought that would be perfect to use for the background since it was the same bundle. Okay, so let's get started with this. And you're going to need a basic card. This is 4 by 6. Like I said, you need a piece of 8 by 6 and then score it at 4. And I'm just going to keep it open to stamp and everything on it. You need to use Memento black ink for stamping when you're coloring with the blends. I love these blends. And I'm also using my Stampin' Right marker. I'm just using the green for down here on the grass because I didn't want that to be black. So I'm just going to color that in, and then the rest I'm going to do with the Memento black. And I'll probably speed up the coloring so you don't have to get bored watching me color. I just love coloring it, and I'm not going to be fancy with it, but it's super cute. I love this truck. I didn't even tell you what the truck was from, did I? That's from this Country Livin'. I love this, and because I live in Texas, it's perfect. And my husband's always had a truck. He just now does not have a truck, but he's always had a truck. So I love that truck, and that's why I got this. And I love the little boots too. So that is the Country Livin'. I forgot to show you that. And I'm going to stamp this a little bit towards the bottom. The last one, I stamped more in the middle, but I wanted to stamp this one a little bit closer to the bottom. So there it is. And we are ready to color. Now when you're coloring with the blends, always use a mat underneath, some kind of paper, because it will ruin your wood surfaces if you color on there. It can ruin it. So I didn't want anybody, I've said this before because I want everybody to know not to do that. So I'm just going to start by outlining this. I'm not doing anything really fancy. Just pretty much outlining it. And some areas I'll just make a little bit darker when I go over it with my lighter. This is dark cherry cobbler, so they do come in dark and light. So you can do a lot of variations. We also have a color lifter if you want to like shade some of the areas. You can press light and you can press hard on here, and sometimes you'll get a little bit of a variation. So I'm going to just basically show you me coloring the truck, and then the rest of it I'll speed up so you don't have to watch me doing the whole image. I could sit here, I'm kind of doing it a little bit faster than I normally would to try not to bore you so much, but I can sit here all day and just color these. I've always been that like that, even as a kid. I've always loved to color. I would just sit in front of the TV and color. Alright, so I'm going to take now my light cherry cobbler. I'm going to use the brush end to fill this all in, and I'm just going to go over that dark area that I already colored, and it blends beautifully. On some of the smaller areas, I'll use the smaller tip. And you can go back over this with your dark, and you can shade, and there's so much that you can do with these. I love these. I'm so happy we finally got some. On a couple parts of this, I'm going to use my Stampin' Right because we don't have black, and I really wanted the tires to be more distinct black. Okay, so that is basically the truck. Now I'm going to just go ahead and speed up the rest so you don't have to sit and watch. I'm just going to use light and dark of all the colors and shade a few areas, and that will be it. Okay, so now that the truck is all colored in, I want to put the snowflake on the door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stamp one of these snowflakes with the Memento Black. I want to make sure I'm only getting one. And hopefully my head's not going to get in the way, because I want to try to center this on the door here. There. Just like that. I just thought you don't have to even do this. I just thought that would just add a little bit of Christmas to it. And then we are going to, let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment while we have this out. The sentiment kind of just fits right in the little bottom area here. There's a Merry Christmas in the making. Okay, so next we are going to just take the tree, and I'm going to just set it on here like that, and I'm going to take my pencil and I'm drawing across here, and I'm going to cut it on a diagonal so that it fits over the truck. And let's see how that fits. I may have to trim it a little bit. No, that fits. That's just perfect. All right, so your tree, depending on where, like on the other one that I did, the tree was shorter because I put this up too high. So this time I am going to make the tree longer. I wanted the tree to be kind of a focal point. So let's just add some snail to the back of this. And we're going to attach it here. So it looks like it's just coming out of the back of the truck. I used some of my Uniball white pen, and I just went along like the top here. So like snow is falling. Even though the grass is green, we are making this look like it has a little bit of snow. I just thought it's cute with the little bit of snow. So I'm just going along the edges on each side, just where, you know, some snow might fall. You don't have to put it on if you don't want, but I just thought it added a little bit of something there. Now I'm going to grab these little, I'm going to grab my fine tip glue, and I'm just going to put some little ornaments on here. I'm not going to put a whole lot, just a few. And I'm going to grab my the easiest way to grab these is just to poke them with the little piercer. Let's see, got a yellow one here. Let's do another red. Just like that. Then I took my Wink of Stella and just added some Wink of Stella on here. And I did it a little bit on the snowflake too. And now for our little, I'm using Soft Sky for our little snowflakes. And I'm just going to put it random around. I'm not going to cover the whole background. It just adds like a little bit of a background to it. Actually, that's just enough. And so then that is it. It is all done. Here's the other one. You can see the difference in the size of the tree, but I like the bigger tree, so you can do it however you like. So that is it, everyone. Even on this one, I put a little Wink of Stella in the grass just to make it look a little bit like snow. I thought about using my Uniball on the tips of this too, which you can. I didn't do it. Let's see what it looks like. But you can put a little bit just on the, to make it look like there's just a little bit of snow there. It's not really necessary. It just, you know, you can spend a whole lot of time on, or you can make it simple. So that's it, everyone. Here's the envelope that coordinates with it. I thought it was super cute. I love the truck in the tree, and I'm really into that like kind of country look. So this was really up my alley. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog as usual at stampingwithamore.com and shop right from my blog. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.